Today is May 20th, 2017, and I am just starting the initial stage of my basement home cockpit build. And I'm being helped out tremendously by On the Glide Slope, also known as Basement Fly Guy. And so I've gotten the plans from him, and I am getting ready to set up, well, at least start the long haul of setting up my room down here in the basement for Sim. And so I'm going to give a tour since I just kind of put some tape on the walls and a little makeshift setup to give me an idea of what this is going to look like, about what the dimensions are, and how much space it's going to take up in this room, which, by the way, is a perfect room for this. And so for Ground Point 7, this is the new flight room. So let's go ahead and take a real quick peek in here. Over here in the corner, there we go. And so basically it is to size. Miraculously, I ran across in my home something that was already here, those pieces of plywood that are exactly 4'11", 4'11" tall. So it really mimics the size of what this cabin's going to look like by the time I'm done with it. Now, this is not the materials I'll be using, of course, but again, it's just something I found laying around the house that's going to give me an idea, so I know what I'm looking at down here. This is just a turned over card table that I'm using to simulate a instrument panel. And then back here on the wall, I actually have some blue tape that is outlining where my 100-inch screen will be. As I kind of take you around here, well, there's another piece of tape over there that marks it off. But anyway, it gives me an idea of what my field of vision will be outside of this cockpit. So as I walk inside, again, this is not even the early stages. This is kind of prehistoric, but well, you really can't see anything in this view. But as I'm sitting here in my cockpit, this would be about my eye level, my view. So as I'm looking to the right, I might have to scoot closer. Anyway, and I'd have to lean forward to see the left limit of the screen. So it looks to me like I might have to bring this in a little bit closer to the wall. But either way, again, this gives me the idea of what kind of space I have to work with in this room. The room's plenty big enough. The ceilings are over 7 feet tall. I think it's 7.5 feet tall, so it gives me plenty of room. The only thing I need down here is some power. And I've got one little wall outlet in this entire room, so I'm going to have to run, or have somebody run something from the electrical box so I can maybe have my own breaker designed or designated for this room. That being said, yeah, so this is the start of it, and I'm going to be showing my progression, taking pictures, and maybe more videos throughout my build so I can document what I've done, the amount of work that it's taken. I really don't know how long this is going to take me. It's early May. I'm getting ready to get my pilot's license in the real world, hopefully next month. And my goal is June 21st, but with 6 or 7 canceled flights in a row because of weather or maintenance issues and a sick instructor, I'm just kind of having to sit back and be patient. Meanwhile, I'm chomping at the bit to fly, so why not put together my own basement sim, right? Anyway, so I'm not really sure, again, what the projected start or even finish date for this is, if there is even a such thing as a finish date, because really basement sims or simulations in general are always developing, and there's always new technology out there. So this will probably be one of those lifelong projects, but as far as getting it to a finished state, having everything built, having some of my Scitech and other instruments loaded in here, I'm looking probably end of summer, and that's probably a really optimistic guess on that one, but I'd like to say September, October maybe, and we'll see. There's no rush. Here in about a month, I mean, I'll have something operable anyway. Whether it's not, it's not going to be finished at that point, but I will have a system built, and at least the very bare bones of this setup should be in place. So I will remember to document, and we'll go from there.